my dears, and happy Monday. I hope everybody had a fabulous weekend. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new here. My name is Emma, and I'm so happy you clicked on my What's for Dinner video. I hope you love it. We'll give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Now let's jump right on into the meals I made for my husband and I. For tonight's dinner, I'm going to start by bringing a pot of salted water to a boil. While the water boils up, I'm going to drain 2 4-ounce cans of tuna. Then I'm going to add my tuna into my mixing bowl here. Next, I'm going to add 1 10-ounce can of cream of mushroom soup. I'm going to add a little heavy cream to get all the soup out. Then I'm going to give this a little stir. Next, I'm going to add about 4 ounces of frozen corn. Stir that in. Next, I'm going to stir in a little mozzarella and a little sharp cheddar. Give that a stir. Next, we're going to add a little onion. Stir that in. Now I'm just going to spray my baking dish with non-stick cooking spray. Pasta water has boiled up. Now we're going to add our pasta. We're just going to cook that according to the packaging directions. The noodles are done, so now I'm just going to add them to the tuna. Now I'm going to give them a stir. Now I'm going to put it in my greased baking dish. Then I'm going to sprinkle some cheddar cheese on top. And we're going to add some crispy fried onions. Then we're going to pop it in a 375-degree oven for 20 minutes. Here it is out of the oven. And then here it is all served up. I just served it up with a little bread and butter. Delicious. For tonight's dinner, I started by putting 3 chicken thighs into my slow cooker base, along with a ranch seasoning packet and a au jus packet. Then I added some juice from the banana peppers, and then I added some banana peppers, as many as you like. I just did a whole bunch. And then I also did some pats of butter. I did about 4 pats of butter just along the chicken thighs. And then I'm going to slow cook this on low for 8 hours. Here, the chicken is done after the 8 hours. I just put it into a bowl so I could shred it. Then I heated up some flour tortillas and put them in my little taco holders. Next, I added some of that delicious chicken to each tortilla. Then we added some sour cream on top of the chicken. We were going to add a little cheese, but we decided not to. So we just did the chicken and some sour cream. And then here it is all served up. We had a little bit of that ranch and au jus gravy mix left over. So I served it up along with my tacos so I could dip my tacos in it. Delicious! For tonight's dinner, I started by frying up some of this turkey bacon. Once the bacon was cooked on both sides, I just took it out of my pan and let it rest on a paper towel. Then I'm just going to fry up some eggs. So I just put a little butter into my fry pan and put the eggs in. I actually got a little bit of shell on my egg here, but I got it off. Anyway, once the eggs were in there, I just seasoned it with a little salt and pepper. And then we're just going to serve it up on some of these Dave's bagels. I wanted mine toasted, but my husband did not. And then once mine was toasted on our bagels, I'm just going to do a little ketchup, along with a cheese square. And then I just put the bacon on. Then once the eggs were done, I turned my stove off and just flipped the eggs and let them sit on the yolk side for a few seconds. We like our eggs runny, so I don't let them stay too long. And then here it is, all served up. Quite delicious. For tonight's dinner, we are having spaghetti. Here's everything I'm going to be using. I'm going to start by bringing a pot of salted water to a boil. Next, I'm going to start cooking up my ground turkey. Turkey is in. I'm going to add some diced onion. I'm going to sprinkle a little oregano and a little garlic powder. Next, I'm going to add some mushroom. And I'm just going to pop the lid on and let it cook for a few minutes. Water is boiling up. Now time to add my pasta. My pasta is done. Now time to drain it. Once I had drained it, I added it back to my pot. Then I added some of this garlic and herb butter to my pasta and gave it a good old stir, stir, stir. Once that garlic and herb butter had melted, I added my turkey and mushroom and onion mixture into my pasta. And gave that a stir, stir, stir. And then I'm just gonna add some of this Rao's home-style bolognese sauce. And then I just gave that a stir, 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 and then let that bolognese sauce warm up for a few minutes. And then here it is served up. I just sprinkled a little Parmesan cheese on top. And then I'm serving it up with some puff pastry garlic and cheese bread that you'll see on Wednesday for my puff pastry short. And that concludes this week's What's for Dinner video. I hope you guys loved it. We'll give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And we'll come back on Wednesday to see my puff pastry short, and then Friday for my Soup of the Week video number 57. I hope you have a fabulous week. Bye.